Hi guys, this is Waga and welcome to the channel. We are going to continue building working on our login form, and as we were doing in the previous video, the video that you're about to watch was part of a longer video. So so I'll just start at where we left off with the login form and continue from there. As always, like and subscribe. If you have a question, leave it in the comments, and you can start the repository on GitHub. The reason why I'm getting these errors is because I have the login block and the sign up block, and both of them have the email changed method, right? So if we just delete this line, which I've imported because I'd imported accidentally the login block, and my sign up form should now behave. Okay, hopefully you're not having as many issues with me. I just decided to make everything conform with the documentation, and not the documentation for the 4.0. We'll still do that. I think that has a lot to do with the transition function, but there are some minor changes that I had not included when I was building the app. So let's just make everything go swimmingly. Let's go back to our login form. So after chill here, we are meant to have a divider, I believe, right? So we could come here to the sign up form and get the divider. So where is the divider? The divider is in the container here, so we could just copy this container like so. Come here to the okay. What is the matter? Oh, okay. I think we need to put it under the center. So like so, we have the divider, and yeah, after the divider we have a padding with we reach up to the what's it called, to the we put in the email controller text form field, right? And it's going to be basically the same. So we could come to this padding, and this padding goes all the way until, okay, that's not where's the end of the container. Let's just get a padding like so, and here we could have padding edge inserts dot all. Basically we could just copy this value. It seems the same. Okay, like so. Get rid of this and put that. Okay, so we have the padding, and after that we have the text form field. Where does this end? It looks like text form field. So you could just come and copy the text form field here as a child of the padding. So we come back to our login form, give the padding a child, and paste the text form field and delete that. It's going to be the padding. Okay, fine. We're going to have edge insert, the child is text form field, the controller is email controller, auto validate is set to true, return invalid email null, the decoration input decoration with the email, the color is input, label style is text style, yeah, okay, focused outline border, yeah, okay, fine. That's more or less done. I'm going to have another padding, yeah, like so, and it's going to have more or less it's going to look like the other padding. We could copy the edge, insert it all, copy this, come here, paste, go to the next, the text form field. So we could just copy the child and go, where does the text form field end? So we could just come here. In actual fact, we could probably copy the whole padding. So we come and we copy also the child. So we could copy that, come here, paste it, and it should be autocorrect, should be false, obscure text. This is a password, true. The controller is the password controller. The return state, yes. The label is password. The text style is that. The input, we go all the way to the padding, and we can put a comma there. And after that, we need the button. We need to get the button, but this button is going to have the words log in rather than sign up. So we could copy the padding. Where did the padding end? Just look down and see where the padding ends. The padding ends here. So we could copy this, come back to the login form, and we could put this other padding here. And is sign up button. I think this should be login. Is login button enabled? Is login button enabled? And the button is going to say, as you can see on the simulator, login. So we're going to have the login there, like so, and yeah, and at the end of the we need essentially a flat button that allows us to go like this, new here. So we can go to the sign up page, right? So that's what we're going to do next. So let's continue. And one thing we could do is we could wrap this with a column. So if we do that, if we come to the bottom, let's clean that, and we get the gesture detector and come to the bottom under the gesture detector, like so. We put in a sized box to give us a bit of space, and this will have a height of size dot height, and we multiply that by 0.025, like so. And no, 0.02, let's just make it 0.2, like so. That's what the sized box is going to be. And afterwards you have the gesture detector with the words here, the words new here, sized box, wait, yeah, so we come here and we give it a gesture detector, like so. And the on tap method is going to take a push from the navigator so that we can go to the sign up. Is it sign up? Yeah, sign up page. So for that we could say navigator dot of, and we pass in the context, and we push, and when we push, material, why is it red? Navigator dot of context, and we push. Okay, I think we need this. So we say material page route so that we can get the back button, and
we pass in the builder and the context to tell it where it is, and wait, the context, yeah, and the, yeah, do we have all the, okay, yeah, and we are going to return here the sign up, and we are going to pass in the user repository, which is going to be user repository, like so. So yeah, what's up with this? I think we need another, yeah, like so. And then we save, and we can put a comma here so it's better spaced. So yeah, basically that. So we hit that, and the child of the gesture detector, of course, is going to, the child of the gesture detector, we come here, is going to be the text, and the text is going to be, are you new? Are you new? Get an account, like so. And comma, the style is going to be text style, like so. And we are going to pass in the font size. The font size is going to be size dot height, we multiply by 0.025, and the color is going to be white, of course. Color is going to be colors dot white, colors dot white, like so. And I think we're now done with our page. Yeah, and we'll be testing it in a bit. And now what is left is the login page, the page where we're going to put this in. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do next. The sign up page, and I realized that it could actually just be a stateless widget. We don't have to make it a stateful widget. So instead of doing that, we could just come to login page. Let's work with the login page first, and for that we could say stateless. It's going to be a stateless widget, and we could just call it login, like so. And we're going to import Flutter, the prerequisite Flutter material that, and we're going to have a final, an instance of the user repository. So we could say final user or we could just copy it from the sign up, like so. We could come here, get this, copy, come back to login, user repository, and I think we can import that. We can import the user repository. And why is this complaining? Oh yeah, it must be initialized. I'd forgotten about that. And for that, we can come down here and we can copy this, like so. Copy, we can come down here, like so. Do that, and instead of sign up, we have login. I've explained this code several times, so you know we're just passing in the user repository and we're saying it's not going to be null. And after that, we are going to have a scaffold Yeah, we're going to have a scaffold here. We're going to return a scaffold, and it's going to have an app bar. We could just copy the app bar that we're using here. I don't see why we should reinvent the wheel. We come here and we get this app bar like so. Copy and where is it? Login. Yeah. So we come here and we say app bar like so, and the background color is going to be imported. So we can say we import it from the constants, and this is going to be, the title is going to be welcome, and it's significantly larger than the other one. If you can check that, you see welcome is a bit bigger than sign up. So we could say, we could give it a bit of style. We say text style, and we say font size is going to be 36.0, 36.0, like so. So we have that, and the center title is true, the background is background color, the elevation is 0, like that, and afterwards we will have the body. We can have the body. The body is going to be a BLoC provider. BLoC provider. And what we're going to provide is the login block, like so. And it's going to be a user repository like so. Oh god, I think this should be here. This should be here, yeah. So I think we need to import that, and for that we import the BLoC package. And do we need to import user repository? I think we can just put a comma here. I thought you already had it here. Okay, did we get user repository? Yes, we did. Okay, why is BLoC provider? Oh, we haven't put in the create. Sorry, we haven't put in the create. And the create, we have to give it the context. And the context here is going to be the login block, and the login block is going to, yeah, the login block is going to have the user repo, like so. Let me just remove this. So yeah, so we have the login block, and okay, what's the problem? Okay, it's going to, after this we're going to have a child, and the child is going to be the login form, and the login form is going to obviously take a user repository, and that's going to be the user repository. So basically that. Comma, and we can put another. Okay, so what we could do is we could actually just copy this, and so we can turn this, we can copy this. Let's just hit copy, come into the sign up page, and what we'll do is we could get rid of the stateful widget, it's not needed, and put in the stateless, and just instead of login here we have sign up. Instead of login we have sign up. Yeah, that works. And here we have sign up, and here we have sign up, and here we have sign up form, like so. And so yeah, so basically that's it. We have refactored our sign up page to make it a stateless widget. Moment of truth. We are going to check if all the changes we have made actually work. This is the finished article, but what we are going to do is we're going to come to our home page, and what we're going to do is we are going to, instead of returning after the splash the login, the sign up, we could just return the login, like so. And of course we need to import it to our home page, like so. And then we need to hit the play button, and now we can drum our fingers. So we've done a lot of refactoring, we've made changes. We have essentially, I thought it was going to take less time, but I noticed that the things we needed to improve and change and make better, and instead of, I didn't see the point of using stateful widgets when stateless widgets are just as efficient, and we can use them. There's no need to include state when you're not using state. And yeah, that's why I switched from a stateful widget in the sign up page to a stateless widget. Basically, that's why. Yeah, so let's give it time and let's wait for it to restart. Give it a couple of seconds and it should restart any moment now. Or I could just cut and come back when it has, because it doesn't look, thought I'd give it the benefit of a doubt. Okay, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. After this, now we can start working on the profile. Now that, if this goes okay and somebody can log in, we can now start working on the profile. And the profile is where a user can now enter his details, what he likes and things like that, and more information will work. We'll also need to add, I think, a couple of methods to the user repository that will be useful for the profile and whatnot. And yeah, that's what is coming up in the next few videos. Yeah, and after that we can yeah, basically that's what's happening. Okay, let me just stop it and come back when it's done. It works. We have the login screen, and we can go, let's see if we can click and go to the next page. And yeah, we have the what's it called, the sign up page, and we can go back to the login page. Yeah, so basically that works, and we can try to log in with the account we created earlier. And yeah, the account was test@gmail.com, and after that we entered the password, which was and we hit the and okay, yeah, the validation works, and we hit the login. We should check down here and see if we get logged in to know if it works. Logged in with credentials, success, logged in. So it works, logging in. Yeah, it works. We saw our snack bar and whatnot, and so far what we were building works. That's the good part. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave a question or comment in you can leave a question and a comment, and start the repository on GitHub, and I will see you in the next video.